So, if I'm wrong and I did, that's on me. You know what I'm saying? I don't gotta take nobody else down for me. But what I wouldn't do is I'm not finna accept nothing for nobody else. Nigga, if that's yours, you better say that's yours.
Speaking of that, you was in a situation where you was about to go to Cash Money. You and Birdman was, in conversations.
Right.
We recently we had Young Buck here. He was of course working on the Cash Money, and then we also had Terrance Gangsta Williams.
Okay.
Which is Birdman's brother. He came in here. He just coming off of Vlad, and of course our interview where he was facing a life sentence plus 20. Mind you, he's the younger brother of Birdman, and but he was out there. He was out there, known stepper, known gangster, known this and known that, and he made certain rules within a system that, for that life sentence, he chose to revoke in order to see the light of day again. His life sentence got shortened down to 23 and a half years by telling on some of his partners that are no longer here. Basically, he closed some cases. This is all confirmed. He confirmed it. He closed some cases based on his partners passing away, and basically there was some open cases that he was able to close. In this game, and from the code that you known growing up, coming in the game, from what was passed on to you and what you try to pass on to those around you, what are your thoughts on what Gangsta Williams did as far as to see the light of day again? They throwing different words out there, but he had his own terminology for it. Like, what do you see that as? Because you just spoke on it. We got to live to get back to here.
So, with me being a cat that come from the street, ate off the street, lived off the street code, I have a certain look at it just from that aspect, but then I also look at it from a cat who been detached from the streets for, 7, 8 years. I ain't ate off the streets, been living off of my government name. I look at it different too, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, the moral of what I look at it is I'll always be accountable for what I do. So, if I'm wrong and I did, that's on me. You know what I'm saying? I don't gotta take nobody else down for me, but what I wouldn't do is I'm not finna accept nothing for nobody else. Nigga, if that's yours, you better say that's yours. Don't have me go down with you, because I'm gonna accept mine, nigga. If these my bricks, these me. Now you better not let me be in the car and you say these and want me to sit there and these joints yours and you want me to go down. Nah, fam, you better tell them your joints. We ain't gonna play that game. So it's like, in the streets tell us to be real to something that ain't real us. It ain't no love in the streets. It ain't no code in the streets. Every rule is made up because every code be broken. Everything the streets say you shouldn't do is done.
So is there any honor amongst thieves?
It's not honorable in the streets. You just gotta get your money and be real to yourself. Now, if you riding with your brother and you and your brother getting down, it's understood. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that I'm riding with and fuck with me, man, you understood. Hey, if what's mine is mine. If we rolling and I done went and purchased all these boys and I'm having you drive and we ride, that's me. We ain't gotta worry about that. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of boys don't look at that way. A lot of boys be like, shit, everybody be quiet and let's just go down here and you take a case for me. Nah, I ain't taking a case for nobody. Don't get nothing twisted, because I'm more realer to myself than anybody else.
So why can't we just live on that code? Like, hey, bro, it's me or you. And if it's you, then if you better get you, because I'm going to get me.
I mean, at the end of the day.
Because we act like it's this, we act like there is this real code that exists.
It ain't no code, bro.
Right.
At the end of the day, man, you know how many these boys done did 20s and 30 years. Man, and now they regret that shit. Why? Mama gone.
Oh, yeah.
Kids grew up and graduated.
Yeah.
But they were loyal to somebody that they just was getting money with. who didn't give a fuck about them. They only was loyal to the money. And once the money got compromised, everything went in disarray. It went AWOL. You know what I'm saying? That's where the fallout, you know, but you gotta also be in bed and business with honorable men. You know what I'm saying? That stand on codes and principles and morals. Like, shit, if you riding with an honorable dude and the nigga say, man, y'all, man, you know that's me, just goddamn me, bail me out, give me a lawyer, you act right, nigga. That's gonna be the conversation when you ride with somebody who, you know, man, who go be real with themselves. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, I know what's happening. We know what it is. This what's going on. Nigga ain't, you know, but those who want to play them games and, you know, they'll do that extra shit.
Shout out Reallyfe Street Starz, nigga. Hold it.